There are many reasons how and why we lose motivation. In this video, we'll look at reasons that affect our motivation and what we can do to regain our motivation when it's lost or diminished. Depression. There are many forms of depression, stemming from situational depression, from a bad grade in school, to the much more serious depression that requires professional intervention and treatment. Some forms of depression can be simply treated by some basic steps that include a simple adjustment in studying habits, what you're eating, how much or how little exercise you're getting, how much sleep you get, even weather and seasonal changes. More serious forms of depression stemming from the death of a loved one, change in relationships, drug and alcohol abuse, post-traumatic stress, and chronic physical pain need to be dealt with by qualified experts. If you think you are depressed or know you are, seek out someone to talk with immediately and share with them. Talking with someone who will listen and offer appropriate feedback can be a lifesaver. If you know someone who is suffering from depression, please don't hesitate to reach out to them or refer them to someone who can help them. A common issue for not completing a goal or seeing an idea through to the end can come from the fear of failure. This fear of failure can also arise from the thought of being embarrassed for failing to achieve a goal. It's very easy to tell someone, don't worry about what others will think if you fail, but in reality, it's a real concern due to the potential of negative social media postings and how we perceive ourselves through our own self-esteem. The fear of failure can be a debilitating problem when caused by the lack of skills for the lack of training or education that is needed to succeed. To overcome this fear, as soon as you think you can't do something that you want to do, ask yourself, do I have or do I need to improve my skills? And do I need special training or gain more education on how to proceed? Proceed with caution, however, but be confident that you will make the appropriate decisions and take the best action to move forward towards your success. Low self-esteem is something that can greatly reduce motivation. When someone is suffering from low self-esteem, even the smallest of obstacles in reaching a goal can seem to be more of an impassable mountain than a tiny bump that it might really be. Low self-esteem may be caused by many factors including abuse, bad relationships, alcohol and drug abuse, serious injuries, unrelenting stress, poor self-image issues, and many other events and situations that cause mental and physical pain. Low self-esteem can show up as feelings and behaviors including depression, shyness, social anxieties in dealing with others, anger, a negative outlook on life, low self-confidence, self-sabotaging thoughts, and poor communication skills. To help reduce the impact of low self-esteem, become self-aware that you're having these feelings and then try to determine what is or has caused those feelings. If you can't be self-supportive, use your support system as a team before things get too out of control. A very important behavior that needs to be practiced is the commitment to stop beating yourself up with negative talk. Make sure you're setting smart goals too, and manage your time with a passion to succeed. Be aware of how you're treating yourself physically and mentally by eating appropriate foods and staying hydrated. Stay physically active, get enough sleep, and avoid self-medication. Always remember that you can talk to a professional counselor when you need to get through tough times and events that are slowing you down. Be patient and confident that you can make assertive, positive changes that have positive thoughts and actions that begin to reverse the negative downward spiral. If someone is told there's no way that they can do what they set out to do by a trusted person in their life, motivation can be reduced. In rare circumstances, the reverse effect can occur and greatly increase the motivation. If you're passionate about something, your commitment and belief in yourself needs to override words that will only have meaning if you allow them to. If it's a friend telling you this, perhaps they are not really a friend you should look to for motivational support. There are times when we procrastinate in completing assignments, believing that the extra pressure to complete our work will help increase our motivation to do so. If you're one who waits until the last minute to do your work, what happens when interruptions and distractions cause you to run out of time and turn in a project that was deficient in quality or prevents you from thoroughly studying and preparing for a test? Think about the damage that occurs when something is put under pressure for long periods of time. If you think that procrastinating is not good for you, you are not alone in this thinking. The overall majority of students I've worked with over the years who already know and admit that they are procrastinators don't want to be. Procrastination can also reduce motivation when we realize that it is hopeless to even try to complete something, let alone start. That is why good time management skills are necessary, to have a greater understanding that it is your personal accountability in planning your time and working your plan that will feed and drive your motivation, while having a greater sense of purpose and control of your daily activities.